Hello everyone, I am Epidemics and this is Dark Souls Episode 3. In today's episode, we're going to be heading back to the Undead Asylum. But quick, before we do that, I need to unlock a shortcut in Anor Londo that I missed last time, and I also want to visit the merchant in Sin's Fortress. So as per usual, we're starting out right where we left off. We had just gotten the Lord Vessel from defeating Ornstein and Smo. Checking into my gear here, I'm trying to equip the Elite Knight set again. And for those of you quick enough to see, you might see Solaire's equipment in my inventory. Basically what happened was when I was filming part 2, I had gotten up to take a break, and when I come back, I was AFK in the bonfire room with good old Solaire, and when I came back to pick up the controller, kind of fat fingered the R1, and Solaire was right in the way, so I pissed him off. I didn't want to do that, but you know, it happens. So we got the shortcut unlocked here, and I was thinking about getting the black iron set from the Painting Guardians just over here at the bottom of the stairs there, but I opted out, and we're just gonna homeward bone and head to our next destination. So there is a little run here. I'm going to speed up a bit. We're just heading back to the beginning of Anor Londo so we can take the gargoyle ride back to Sin's Fortress. And that's how you get back to Sin's Fortress from Anor Londo. So my goal here to speak to the crestfallen merchant. Basically, I want to get some large titanite shards from him. My shield right now, the Baldur shield I've got, is +5. So I want to be able to take that to +10 as soon as possible. That way I can upgrade it to, I think what I want to do is I want to upgrade it to the Great Shield of Artorias. And in order to do that pretty soon, I want to have some shards, which we're going to buy from this guy up here. He's just over this gap, and if you jump properly, you will make it. However, clearly I demonstrated the incorrect way of doing it, just so you know. Just want to have that on the record. So you see a Baldur Knight here. There's also another one around the corner. There may be 2 or 3. There's a ring over there that one's guarding. Not one I want, so I'm not going to go for it. There was also the sniper crossbow you saw me pick up. Let's just let's fast forward the rest of our run back here. And as it turns out, it looks like jumping does help right there. So here's the crestfallen merchant.
What? But
I skipped his dialogue, but 9 large titanite shards, I believe, is what we're going to need to go from +5 to +10. So hopefully I did my research there correctly.
make something of yourself.
And since we're in Sin's Fortress, and I didn't unlock the shortcut here last time, I think let's go ahead and do that. We'll need the cage key, which is just down here. There's going to be one lightning tossing serpent person guarding it. See? There we go. That's her. And that is the cage key. Let's save a little time here and fast forward our run back up the steps. Now, where you use the cage key is, we've got to go back across the gap here, and it's just up there to the right. Stop by and say hello to our favorite Baldur Knight there. And right here, this left cage is the one you can open up, take the ride down. We're going to take the ride down, and I'm going to pop a homeward bone halfway here and get me back to the bonfire so we can head to our next one. The homeward bone brought us to Anor Londo. From here, we're going to take the warp to Firelink Shrine. So we're back at Firelink, and we want to head towards the Undead Asylum. And in order to do that, what we need to do actually is to take the elevator, the shortcut elevator to the parish. Instead of going all the way to the parish, we want to, you'll see in just a second, but you need to walk off of the elevator here. Wait for it to start moving past that initial door frame there and walk off, and you'll get to this area right here. You just want to line yourself up with that pillar right there and roll off. That's one I haven't missed yet, fortunately. Right here, just behind me now, is where you'll need to pick up a key. It's right on the roof of that little structure there. I didn't pick it up because I've already picked it up prior to starting this series, unfortunately. But once you come over here, you'll get to a nest, and basically you just sit in the nest, wait a few seconds, and you will eventually get a cinematic. So here we are back at the Northern Undead Asylum. A few new enemies have popped up since the last time we've been here. These guys, the dredgelings, is that what they're called, I think? These guys with torches. Take care of them pretty easily. And if this is your first time playing through, don't go through the middle here. There's a collapsible floor there. So unfortunately I took a hit from that guy. But there's a bonfire right here, as you know. Let's rest up there, get my life back, and we can head towards the items I want to get from this place. First one's going to be from our friend here from the beginning of the game. I think people call him Oscar. Oscar of Astora. So apparently he's hollow now, and he's all pissed and mad and whatnot, so he's gonna attack us. But he goes down, and he drops the crest shield, which is really good against magic. So I pop up humanity there. I didn't want to waste an Estus for some reason. So as you saw, the boulder trap was reset. And the next item I want to get from this place is in this direction. So let's head over here. A couple more dredgelings are in our way. Pretty close arrow there. There we go. So the key that I was talking about earlier is, I believe, the key for this door right here past these two guys. As usual, it's always good to kick these guys, and then you can pretty much do whatever you want to them. Spear guys. So yeah, that was the key that we got off screen, basically. It brings us to the Rusted Iron Ring, which is going to allow us to walk in water. Places like Blighttown, and other places that have water, I suppose. I take a look there. I thought about jumping down, but I didn't want to lose health jumping down. I'm holding on to my Estus for some reason. I really didn't want to use an Estus for anything. I thought this guy was gonna give me. I guess I thought the boss here was gonna give me more trouble than usual. And you see me slip up here. I forgot these guys respawn since I touched the bonfire earlier. And when you walk in the middle of the floor here, that's the boss. And unfortunately, you're going to see a little bit of fail. I scrambled to equip the Crest Shield. I really wanted to have that on there before I come down here. But I picked a bad time to heal. I forgot the Crest Shield. And yeah, Dark Souls got me for it. No big deal. I'm going to start just a couple seconds away, so not a big deal. I really wanted to have that Crest Shield on before I got down there. As soon as I started falling, I'm like, oh shit, I need to have the Crest Shield, need to have it. I'm just not quick enough with, going into the menus and equipping stuff to make it be that effective, and I messed up. It was probably the heal more than anything that messed me up. Yeah, just like that. That heal, I shouldn't have done that, but that was a very, very, very satisfying dodge. Watching it back again. Lucky dodge. You need to pick your heals. You pick your time for heals carefully. With this guy, all you've got to do is get behind him. So he does this, and he makes kind of like a sort of a ring. It'll hit you from behind as well. You just get behind him a little bit, give him a little bit of distance, and you don't even have to block. It's mostly a frontal thing, I think. I really sort of disagree with the way this boss fight works, having to take the fall damage there. I really hate that. I don't think they should make you take any kind of damage like that going into a boss fight. So I messed up there, and we just about had a flashback to episode 2 getting squashed. I think I probably fat fingered that button. I don't know why I would have gone for a second shot, not with this sword. One's all you got time for. Me at least. That's all I want to get in, and I just want to get in one shot. I'm probably giving him a little more room than what he needs. I could probably work in a couple extra shots, like right here. He's just kind of not doing anything. But I want to make sure that he's doing something that's going to allow me to punish him, like this right here. I know I've got time to do what I need to do after he does an attack like that. And the reason to have that Crest Shield on is to block that attack in case you do get caught or you do get too close to him. That one almost got me, I think. But that's the Stray Demon. Get my souls back. He's gonna drop us Humanity, Homer Bone, and he also drops the Titanite Slab, which is gonna allow us to go from 14 plus 14 to plus 15. So he also gave us 20,000 souls. That's gonna come in handy pretty soon. Just this way, I hesitated a little bit coming to get this item. There is a peculiar doll here. It's sort of like a key to a place in Anor Londo. I'm not gonna go visit it, I think. To be honest, I don't really like that place. What's it called? The Painted World of Ariamis. Yeah. So I go and get it real quick since we're here, just in case I might want to go explore that place. But let's go ahead and Homeward Bone back. And we've got a bunch of souls now. I think what I want to do is head to the Undead Parish, and I want to do a little prep for our next adventure. We're going to go to Darkroot Garden, I think. So I want to have the Crest of Artorias, so I can get in there and kill Sif, get his soul, and then that will allow me to upgrade my shield to be the Great Shield of Artorias.
Well, need it.
Let's talk to Andre here. 20,000 souls for Crest of Artorias. That's pretty much it. That's going to be it for this episode, guys. Thanks a lot for coming by, hanging out, and putting up with me. We'll see you next time. Thanks again.